Good morning, everybody. My name is Gabby. We are here with Rowan. We are starting off second week with Rowan. And what we're going to be working on today is a little bit of place. Okay? So, place behavior is an excellent behavior specifically for him because he does get a little bit overexcited. He tends to try to jump up. He tends to mouth. As you can see here, he is starting that. There we go. Good. So he started mouthing, he tried jumping up, he went into his automatic sit on his own, so he actually corrected himself, which is excellent. But this is exactly why we are going to be working on this with him, because he does get overly excited, he tends to jump, he tends to mouth, and do things like that. So we want to give him a behavior different that he can do, okay, when he does start to get like that. So working on basics, working on place is going to help give his brain something else to do besides that jumping behavior and that overexcitement. So what we're going to eventually work on with him is settle on place. So having him start to learn that he gets reinforcement, he gets rewarded when he is calm and when he is on place. So what we want you to start doing at home is when you notice behavior that is good, when you notice that behavior, he's over, he's laying down, he's settled, we want to reinforce that, okay? A lot of times we tell our dogs what we don't want them to do, but we also want to make sure that we are telling them when they are doing something good. So giving them that praise, that reward, that reinforcement for things that they do on their own, decisions that they make on their own, is going to start to reinforce those behaviors, and you're going to start to see more of that. So place. We start off with a lure, getting him onto that place. We put him in a sit or a down. In the beginning, all we're looking for is him going on that place, so we're going to lure him on, reinforce when he goes on that place. While he's learning, we're not going to use the verbal. So we're not going to use that command until he knows that behavior, until he's going on readily. Now, we've been working on this here for a bit. You can see he got a little bit excited there. We're going to put him back on that place. Good. Now, if he starts to do that behavior where he's jumping up, where he's starting to mouth, things like that, we want to make sure that we're not accidentally reinforcing that behavior, right? So if he does those behaviors, we're going to ask him for something else. We're going to ask him for sit. We're going to ask him to recall. We're going to ask him for a down or place, because we want to be reinforcing those behaviors we're asking him for and not accidentally reinforcing when he jumps up and he immediately just goes into a sit, right? So he goes into that sit. Let's ask him to do something else. Let's ask him to go on place. Let's ask him to recall. Good. Now, one thing with him as well is he tends to get a little bored. So you want to keep the session entertaining. You want to mix it up a little bit. If he starts struggling going on place here, what we're going to do is take a little bit of a break. We're going to walk him around. We're going to do some different things, and then we will come back to it. He's stuck on a scent on Sylvia's shoe there. She was just working with another dog, so he probably smells that dog. Now, very important with him, if he does go to jump up and mount, we want to prevent him from continuing to do that. So if he goes to jump up, we're going to step on that leash. We're not going to let him continue to practice that behavior. If he goes to mouth, we're going to try to redirect, do something else with him. If he continues that behavior, right? If he continues to jump up, if he continues to mount, we're going to put him away for a little bit of a break, not too long, a couple minutes, 5 minutes, and then get him back out and try again. Now, if he goes back into that mindset where he starts that jumping, he starts that mouthing, we're going to do the same thing. Try to get him refocused. If he's not able to refocus, put him away for a break, not long, get him back out, try again. So it's going to be a lot of back and forth at first. A lot of consistency is very important with him, okay? But you can see he's starting to check out here, so we're going to start to end this session. But with place, you can use something like this. You can use a dog bed. anything like that, you're going to start with that lure. Once he's doing well with that, then you can start using the verbal and the hand signal to get him onto that place. The hand signal that we use is just a flat hand sweeping motion towards that place. But he is doing a great job here and continuing working on that jumping, working on that mouthing. Another thing I want to mention, when he starts that behavior at home, what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to start pushing him off and telling him no, because what's that actually doing is giving him exactly what he wants. It's giving him that attention, okay? He's not differentiating whether it's positive or negative attention. So we don't want to do that. We want to, if we don't have a maintenance tool on him, meaning a leash, a harness, then we're going to put him away, okay? We're going to get that leash, we're going to put him away, and then we're going to give him that break that he needs. But he's doing a great job here. You guys have any questions at all, let us know in the comments below. Going to be very important with him that we are staying consistent, but he's doing great, and we will see you next time.